So in the first few rounds, Ryan's gonna jump on your ass. He's right on. I don't care who you are. He jumped on top.
The fight, part of the Ring magazine's debut boxing card in collaboration with SNK Games and Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, is a pivotal moment for Garcia. Known for his speed and precision, Garcia is preparing intensively to face the powerful and unpredictable Romero. Both fighters are coming off dramatic bouts, making this clash a must-watch event. Garcia's training camp is focused on refining his defense and maximizing his counter-punching skills to secure victory against his formidable opponent. Ryan Garcia was initially slated to fight Isaac "Pitbull" Cruz in May 2025. However, Cruz withdrew due to a scheduling conflict as he is preparing for an upcoming bout with Angel Fierro on February 1. Consequently, Garcia's opponent has been changed to former WBA super lightweight champion Rolly Romero. This matchup is part of a major springtime triple-header event announced by Turkey Alec, scheduled for May in New York City's Times Square. The card also features Devin Haney facing former WBC and WBO super lightweight title holder Jose Ramirez, and a heavyweight contest between Martin Blee and Efe Ajagba in an IBF final eliminator.
Yeah. So you Pitbull in New York, Times Square.
Yeah, Times Square. Yeah.
Nice, man. With I guess curious, how does the fight go in your opinion? I know you guys have been circling each other for a long time now, right?
Yeah, me and Pitbull, we were fighting many occasions, but never went down. Okay, sorry guys. Hard to concentrate. But yeah,
this way, right?
Ayla Sheikh has officially announced on X the Ring magazine is excited to announce first boxing card in USA this May 2025 in collaboration with the video game Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, which the card will be named after an SNK Games. The card includes 3 fights: Ryan Garcia vs Rolando Romero, Devin Haney versus Jose Carlos Ramirez, Martin Blee versus Ajagba. This exciting collaboration marks a unique intersection of boxing and gaming, promising a thrilling event for fans of both sports and entertainment. Rolly Romero recently praised Ryan Garcia's dedication to his training camp, acknowledging his focus and effort. However, Romero added he should have stuck with Derek.
I mean, I hope he keeps training with Derek James. That shoulder roll, that's amazing. It was a good performance. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he won.
Yeah.
He stopped Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was a great performance. It was a good performance. Yeah.
Ryan Garcia shared his ambitious plans for 2025, expressing determination to dominate the boxing scene. Focused and motivated, he aims to solidify his legacy as a top-tier fighter.
Do you still want an exhibition fight? Ryan, do you still want an exhibition?
yeah, of course, yeah. Obligated to fight in Japan, so I'm ready to do that too.
Yeah, ready to get. Hard participating in that video game.
It's been hard, man. It's tough. really tough.
What month do you expect to see you fight?
Target date probably in May.
When do you think you could fight Heine in the rematch? Just left the rule.
I don't know.
The coach of Javante Tank Davis recently offered his thoughts on the Garcia vs. Romero fight, suggesting it will be easier for Garcia compared to his bout with Isaac Pitbull Cruz. If Ryan could jump on Tank like that, he can jump on anybody, the coach remarked, emphasizing Garcia's ability to adapt to high-pressure situation. His comments reflect the ongoing discussions surrounding Garcia's versatility and tenacity in the ring.
Pitbull Cruz, now it's switched up to Rolly. What's your thoughts just knowing that?
I don't know, man. I mean, I think Rolly would beat you with one arm. I'm sorry. Garcia would beat either one arm.
Garcia.
But I think Pitbull will give him more problems than Rolly though.
Do you believe that the Rolly Romero fight for Ryan Garcia would be an easier match?
Yeah, you know, Rolly allergic to left hook, man. In the gym, in the ring, so he's going to get hit with a left hook. We all know that from Ryan Garcia. So as soon as he lands a good left hook, it's over for Rolly.
Do you feel like they are taking on Rolly's vulnerability at this point in time of his career?
I think they know that it's just a matter of time before it's over with. You know, give him a payday. He deserves it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He deserves it.
What you think about gearing up the promotion? Obviously they had a sparring match that went viral. It seemed like Rolly had some good moments in that sparring clip. What do you think about the gear up? Press conference, just that fight selling itself.
Good promotion, that's where the fight will go too. I think the first couple rounds, you might have some good moments. From 8 out of 12, they ain't gonna go but so far.
You favor Ryan Garcia? By how?
Fourth, fifth round knockout. If not early.
Wow.
So in the first 2 rounds, Ryan's gonna jump on your ass. He's right on. I don't care who you are. He jumped on Tank, You can jump on Tank. You can jump on anybody.
Ryan Garcia is set to headline a monumental triple-header event in May 2025 as announced by the Ring magazine in collaboration with SNK Games. This highly anticipated matchup is the centerpiece of a night packed with marquee bouts, making it one of the year's most exciting boxing events. Former world champion Shawn Porter weighed in on the upcoming Garcia vs. Romero fight, noting significant growth in both fighters. They've learned from their mistakes in previous fights, Porter said, highlighting Garcia's improv discipline and Romero's tactical adjustments. This development makes their clash even more intriguing as both athletes bring sharpened skills and a renewed focus into the ring.
Think Ryan handles swings up Rolly?
I do.
Think he wants to fight? Yeah,
I think both fighters obviously the common opponent right there. I think that both fighters, obviously Ryan just fought Tank. I think he'll be better since fighting Tank.
Yeah.
And then the same thing with Rolly. I think Rolly became better from fighting Tank. I think that they knew some mistakes that they made. I think they believed in their game plan. Got us all to believe in their game plan. I think they came to this fight with the right adjustments, but took it too far, I guess, for the sake of words. But I think that they'll both be better in their fight against one another. I don't know how to.
They're both super raw.
Yeah.
I think Ryan got more talent.
Yeah.
A resurfaced 2016 sparring video featuring Ryan Garcia and Rolando Romero has reignited interest in their rivalry. The footage showcases the early stages of their careers, with both fighters displaying flashes of their now refined abilities.
Good job, coach.
Teofimo Lopez shared his thoughts on the possibility of Ryan Garcia facing Devin Haney in the future. If Ryan fights Haney, I think Garcia will win, Lopez stated, citing Garcia's power and speed as decisive factors. This possibility becomes even more exciting as Alil Schick has hinted that the winners of Garcia versus Romero and Haney's fight are expected to face off later in the year. In a recent interview, Ryan Garcia confidently stated, "Bring out Rolly, and I'm going to beat Rolly." He further emphasized his hunger for victory, adding, "Now I'm hungry and I'm training every day with Derek James." This declaration underscores Garcia's determination to silence his critics and cement his place among boxing's elite by defeating Romero.
Bring on Rolly. You know, he's part of PBC. We already ran it once with PBC. I didn't get my get back. I'm going to beat Rolly, and we're going to have that. I just pray to God, trying to see where he was guiding me. And it just led me to Dallas, led me to Derek, and I pursued it. And I'm here now, and I feel good. I feel, you know, like it's like a family, like it's a bond. So I'm hungry, man. That's why I'm here every day training. I didn't even know this was happening, but I came to train with Derek. And like I said, it's a blessing. Happy to be part of the team. I'm improving, getting better.
Rolando Romero has long sought a showdown with Ryan Garcia, frequently calling him out in the past. "I'm 140, he's 140, and this is the fight everyone kept asking for," Romero said, expressing excitement about the matchup finally coming to fruition.
Like I said, at the end of it, you know, he at 140, I'm at 140, you know, and I have the belt, you know, you have to come get the belt, you know, and that's a fight that everybody's been asking for forever, you know. All I know is that fight is the biggest fight in boxing right now, me and Ryan. More than anything, I just showed adversity, you know, that I could get up, I could keep going, you know, and like I said, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, that man got some men in his hands, but I ain't gonna lie, every single time he landed something, it was like, that you know, he don't look like, I'm telling you, man, the Venezuelan dude's dangerous, man.
How was that knockdown when he caught you? Were you off balance a little bit? Or?
I was off balance. I was still, you know, I mean, it was early round, you know, I'm still a little cold, you know, but like, you know, I got up, I bent around, you know, I boxed smart, and like I said, you know, I got the victory.
Sharp contrast to his earlier remarks, Rolando Romero has also called Ryan Garcia a coward. "He's a phony," Romero claimed. "From what I've seen and heard, Ryan is a phony coward." These inflammatory comments add drama to their rivalry, fueling the tension as both fighters prepare for their long-awaited bout.
Ryan situation, I see that's the most tension. Is there real beef there, or is it just you want to get ahead and you see him as a guy that you sparred a lot and you feel you should be in that position?
No, I want to chop that kid's head off.
Why? You just don't like him? Like it rubs off the wrong way, or?
He's a phony. He's a phony. I don't like phonies. That's simple as that. I just don't like phonies. So, you know, I mean, I keep it real with everybody, and he a phony.
What gives you that impression?
Presence. Yeah. From what I seen when I sparred him, and from what I've heard elsewhere, he's a phony. He's a coward.
The Ryan situation, I see that's the most tension. Is there real beef there, or is it just you want to get ahead and you see him as a guy that you sparred a lot and you feel you should be in that position?
No, I want to chop that kid's head off.
Why? You just don't like him? Like it rubs off the wrong way, or?
He's a phony. He's a phony. I don't like phonies. That's simple as that. I just don't like phonies. So, you know, I mean, I keep it real with everybody, and he a phony.
What gives you that impression?
Presence. Yeah. From what I seen when I sparred him, and from what I've heard elsewhere, he's a phony. He's a coward.
Promoter Alil Schick has been widely praised for his innovative approach to boxing. "He's the best thing that's happened to the sport," one fan remarked, by creating opportunities for fighters and organizing high-profile events like the Garcia vs. Romero card. Alil Schick has injected new energy into the sport, making boxing exciting and accessible to a broader audience. Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero share a contentious history, marked by years of trash talk and public disputes. Both fighters have taken verbal jabs at each other, building an intense rivalry that will finally be settled in the ring.
They got history, they got infamous sparring sessions, these things throughout the years, them two talking trash, and Rolly saying how to beat Ryan Garcia up in sparring, which was some pretty good sparring too. Both of them, it seemed like one of them Rolly got the best of him, and the other Ryan, he got the best of him. So, but that's sparring. Sparring is two different things. As far as in the pros, I got Ryan beating this fight. I don't see none that Rolly can do that can stop Ryan. Now, Rolly, he is a awkward fighter. He is aggressive and he's very strong, but he leaves himself vulnerable. He leaves himself open too much. But Ryan do the same thing. But I just think that Ryan is just got more, a little bit more ring generalship than Rolly Romero, and I can see Rolly actually, getting sloppy, trying to catch Ryan with something, trying to pressure him, trying to bully him, and Ryan end up catching him and probably stopping him with the left hook or something. I can see him at least getting dropped anyway, but that remains to be seen. But yeah, this is gonna be the fight. Rolly Romero versus Ryan Garcia. Then you got Devin versus Ramirez. Then you got F.A. Jagba versus Martin Foley. I'm interested to see this Martin Foley versus F.A. Jagba, but I made a video talking about it.
Despite their rivalry, Romero has acknowledged Garcia's abilities. Don't underestimate Ryan, Romero said, commending his speed and skill. Pitbull Cruz has officially pulled out of the fight against Ryan Gar, and while it's not entirely surprising, it does raise some questions considering Ryan's speed and his ability to land that devastating left hook. A shorter fighter like Pitbull, who relies on a high guard, might have found himself at a disadvantage. The fight would have been lucrative, but perhaps Pitbull decided the risk outweighed the reward.
Word is Pitbull Cruz pulled out the fight. Now, I'm not surprised that Pitbull pulled out the fight. I'm just going to be real with you, man. Ryan Garcia, with that speed and the ability to get the left hook off against a shorter Pitbull who's right there just with his high guard, and he can be hit, that probably wasn't the fight Pitbull really wanted. The money would have been there, but maybe Pitbull feels he doesn't have to chase the money, but also he knows for his career, going up to 147 was just suicide. Even at 140, it's just a lot of risk fighting a guy like Ryan Garcia. Love him or hate him, Ryan had the speed and power to make it a bad night anyway. But I am shocked that Rolly Romero is getting the opportunity. But one thing we know is Rolly's a big boy. He was killing something at 135. Seemed to be struggling at 140. So going to 147, I think is a good move with him, Ryan, coming up from 135 to 140 to 147. I think it's the right move. But if you ask me, right, I'm trying to think, right, because people are going to be glad in the fight because the build-up.
For his career trajectory, stepping up to 140 pounds or even 147 could be a dangerous move, especially against someone like Ryan. Love him or hate him, Ryan has the speed and power to make any opponent's night a tough one. Surprisingly, Rolly Romero is now stepping into this opportunity. Rolly has struggled with making weight at 135. And even at 140, so moving to 147 seems like a natural progression for him. Meanwhile, Ryan's own journey from 135 to 140 and potentially beyond seems well calculated.
I don't think Ryan's going to be as animated as he was for the Denver fight. I don't think so. I think Ryan is going to be toned down big time. But I have a feeling Pitbull didn't want to deal with that chest. Now that's the vibe I'm getting. I'm not saying it's true, but it just doesn't sound right that Pitbull will pull out of the fight when he's going to make the most money possible. I heard Pitbull is going to get like $7 million. I don't know how true that is. You hear all kind of shit out here, so take it with a grain of salt. But even if he's getting 5 or 4, he's going to be making more money than he's ever made before. Twice the amount. It's not understandable. But you start talking about 4 or 5 million and you pass on the fight because you got to do the drug testing. It just makes you wonder what the hell is really going on. And it sounds like Ryan is doing it.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.